I talk about neutralizing your acids all the time, and it's not necessarily because the surface is acidic or because the surface is alkaline. Non-porous surfaces are not going to absorb the water, which means they cannot become alkaline or acidic in most scenarios. There are porous surfaces on vehicles like plastics and some wheels that have different types of paint. So when it comes to using acid on wheels or paint, here's the reason why I recommend neutralizing. So I'm going to do just like you see in all your Instagram videos. I'm going to spray this acid thoroughly everywhere. So my first note is by working this in with my brush, I'm now using my brush with an acid. My brush isn't going to last as long. How do I know this? I have detailed over 20,000 vehicles. Now I got it brush clean. My brush is now acidic. It's starting to wear down. It's starting to break down. I'm going to need a new brush in about 45 days if I continue to use straight acid on that brush. I'm going to rinse this off, but I'm going to rinse this off with an idea in mind. The idea is that I have a platform that gets 130 million views a year. Those 130 million people range from very skilled, excellent detailers all the way down to the new guy that should never touch acid. They're not going to thoroughly rinse or they're going to miss spots. Yeah, sure, I can dilute most of this, right? Now, if we take the obvious and easy surfaces to reach and we test the pH level of those surfaces, like here, we'll find that we're pretty much neutral. We're slightly acidic. I'm going to take that same test strip and I'm going to put it in areas that didn't get thoroughly neutralized. I now have an acidic characteristic to my wheel. That's maybe going to get rinsed further, maybe not. That's not even me taking this and getting in on the caliper and all the other porous metals that are on the inside of this wheel. I now have a stronger acid, almost the color of my glove, so we're at a pH of 4. So I have not thoroughly neutralized everywhere on this wheel, and this is the innate characteristic of growing a business. We think about my audience. My audience is my staff. My staff ranges from the new guy to the most experienced guy. We say to the new guy, go ahead and use the acid, just make sure you thoroughly rinse. What do new people do? They fail over and over and over again. It's how I became as good as I became. I failed over and over and over again. So by setting the new person up for failure by saying just thoroughly rinse this, and if they don't thoroughly rinse it, we now set up the client for failure. The client now is going to have the potential of acid in some parts of the wheel. It's going to dry, it's going to draw dirt, it's going to damage the wheel long term every time it gets wet. And we live in Washington State where it rains all the time. Every time that gets activated with water, it becomes acidic again. It begins to wear more and more and more and more. Not to mention, I rinsed that acid right down the drain. So there are several reasons why I recommend neutralizing acids. Now let's run through that same test. Let's not thoroughly rinse it, and let's use the alkaline to neutralize and see where we land.